Yo, what's up, viewers of this channel? How are you all doing today? Welcome to our official first ever video game review. And also, welcome to our second official YouTube video on this brand new YouTube channel, Blocks Crasher. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the skit that we made yesterday. That was a pretty funny skit that we made, about the headphones and stuff. If you haven't seen it yet, I advise you to go check it out. It's pretty funny. And yeah, we're going to be doing plush/puppet videos on this channel. We're going to be doing way more plush and puppet videos on this channel. So if you guys want to see more of those funny plush and puppet videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on post notifications to let us know if you want to see more of that funny, awesome content, because we will be making more of that. And don't please. I don't want anybody calling us an SML copy, all right? But nobody better call us that, all right? Just because a popular YouTuber does it doesn't mean that other people aren't allowed to as well, all right? So I don't want anyone calling us that, because if you do, I'm gonna delete your freaking comment. I'm not even joking. So don't call us that, okay? All right. But anyways, so yeah, we're also going to be doing video game reviews too. This is our first ever video game review, where I'm going to be just reviewing different types of video games, from the past and probably from the present too, and maybe newer games that are coming up or something. But not just video games. I'm also going to be reviewing movies and, I guess YouTube videos or whatever, and TV shows, once again from the past, from the present. So, if you guys want to see more video game reviews or movie reviews or whatever, make sure to let us know by leaving a comment to whoever's watching this video. Any viewers that are watching, make sure to leave a comment to let us know what if you want us to do more review videos. And if you have any specific video games or like shows or like any TV shows that you want us to review, make sure to also leave that in the comments down below so I can read it. So maybe we'll review it. If it's good, if it's bad, I don't know. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? The point of a review is to see if a show or movie is bad or whatever. But hopefully I've watched them at least, because it will be easier to review those since I've already watched them. So yeah, just leave it in the comments what you want us to review, what video game you think we should review, and we might take a look at it. But in today's review video, we are going to be reviewing a pretty cool video game that I used to play back then. It's on the Wii, by the way, and it's a pretty good game. So the video game that we're going to be reviewing, I'm going to snap my fingers, because once I snap my fingers, the game is going to appear right in front of me. So the game that we're going to be reviewing is, boom, Driver San Francisco on the Wii. Rated T for teenagers. I guess that's 13 or up. I think, I don't really know. But yeah, this was a pretty cool game. I used to play it a lot back in my day, and it was pretty fun. So it was pretty much a game where you're obviously in San Francisco, because the title of the game is Driver San Francisco. And basically, it's pretty similar to GTA. I think, it was meant as a competition for the game. Fun fact, so the the Xbox version of Driver San Francisco actually came out, I think, before GTA 5 even came out. But so many people are delusional and think that GTA 5 came out before Driver San Francisco did. But no, if you check the dates, you'll find out that Driver San Francisco literally came out before GTA 5. So if anyone's copying, it's Rockstar, because they came out before. They came out after Driver San Francisco came out on the Xbox. But lots of people think that Driver is just like a blatant copy of GTA. I don't really see it as that, to be honest. There are a lot of differences between the games. Number one difference, that you can't even steal cars. The whole point of GTA is to steal cars, and here you don't really steal cars at all, especially on the Wii version. You're mostly just in your own car, and you actually play as freaking cops in this game. You play as cops, all right? Now, we all know in GTA you go against the cops, but here you literally play as the cops in the game, especially on the Wii version. So let me just explain a little background for this game. So obviously you're in San Francisco, and you start off as this character named, I think, Jones Tanner. I don't know why they would always call the characters by their last names in the game. I really don't know why that was necessary, but yeah, why not just call him Jones, right? But yeah, his full name was Jones Tanner. So you start off playing the main character, which is Jones Tanner. And what I remember about the story is that basically you start off as an undercover cop, and the main enemy in this game is this guy named Solomon Kane. I think that's his name, but they call him Kane only because literally everyone is called by their last name in the game. Why, I have no idea. But your main enemy is Solomon Kane, and I think what Solomon Kane did in this game was that he pretty much made you get into a car crash, because you were chasing him. You were chasing him, because the beginning intro in the video game shows you chasing him, because he's basically shooting police cars, and he's also killing a bunch of criminals and he's speeding and stuff like that. So basically Jones Tanner, and I forgot what his partner, he had like a partner in the car too, and his partner like died in the game because of him. I don't know what his name was, but basically Jones Tanner is pretty much chasing him in the police car, and basically what happens is that Solomon Kane shoots Jones Tanner's car, and it makes their car like completely explode, and it flips over, and like they like freaking crash and stuff. They're like flipping over, and like the cutscene basically shows Jones Tanner in the car with like his partner, and his partner died from the accident, but Jones miraculously somehow survived. And basically Jones is trying to get, like revenge, or like he's trying to avenge like his partner's death, so he goes after Solomon Kane pretty much throughout the entire game. We're trying to like solve a mystery of how to get to Solomon Kane and stuff like that. And an interesting fact about this game, you play as the villain. You can literally play as the freaking villain in this game. You can play as Solomon Kane, which I thought was pretty unique too. How like basically the main point of the game is to try to get to Solomon Kane to stop him because he's the villain. But you also play as the villain too. Tell me what other video game does that. Please tell me what other brilliant video game has that brilliant idea to let you play as the freaking enemy. You are literally playing as the enemy. You are literally playing as the freaking enemy when at the same time we're literally trying to stop the enemy. Well, I thought that was pretty cool. You were able to do like lots of evil missions for like Solomon Kane. I think you would like hack into like I don't know, like the computers, or like you would like try to like take down the police, or you would do like drug missions too, where you would like I think deliver drugs, or you would like destroy warehouses as the enemy. And it was freaking awesome. It was fun. It was fun to also play as the enemy too. I thought that was a very unique feature about this game right here. So let's just flip it around. So obviously it sounds like a really fun game to play. I had a lot of fun playing it. I definitely appreciated the game a lot back then when I was a little kid playing this, because it was fun. Honestly, I just love the action. I love the driving around. I was obsessed with driving games, to be honest. I'm gonna confess that I was obsessed with like driving games as a kid. That's how I got into GTA too, mostly San Andreas and GTA 4. But this was one of the one of the first ever driving games that I played, especially on the Wii, which is why I appreciated it so much. But lots of people hate on it because it's on the Wii, and for some reason people think that any game that's on the Wii just sucks because the Wii has it's like an old console. But I mean, Wii was it was the best back then. It was like hella popular, and it was like one of the most successful game consoles out there. But I guess nowadays people just hate on it because it's not as great as the Xbox or the PS5 or whatever. But honestly, I still appreciate this game a lot. Honestly, it was ahead of its time. I really thought that this game was ahead of its time, and I really enjoyed it. So as you can see right here, it says engage in a relentless manhunt to bring justice to the city. So you can see pictures right here. So this vehicle right here is Solomon Kane's car. So this is basically the enemy's car. So you actually get to drive this car since once again you also get to play as the enemy, which once again is pretty freaking cool. You cannot deny that that's awesome. All right. So yeah, you literally play as the enemy, and that's the enemy's car. It looks pretty cool. Pretty cool car. And this vehicle right here, this yellow vehicle right there with the black stripes, that is Jones Tanner's car. So that's his undercover police car. I don't know if I mentioned this, but you play as an undercover cops in this game. I think I mentioned that already. So basically, you don't play as an undercover cop in the beginning. I think you play as a normal cop, but then you move quickly to become an undercover cop. So it's like 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like do a lot of missions to become an undercover. You just basically become an undercover like right away. So mostly because that's the whole story of the game. So yeah, and one weird thing that I found about this game was the fact that even though you're an undercover cop, the cops will still try to chase you and bring you down. Well, I guess it kind of makes sense because, you're an undercover, and the cops don't know that. But, right? Do normal cops know that undercover cops are, like, undercover? Or do they just think they're regular citizens? I don't know. But I guess that's why the police would chase you because, you're an undercover. Even though you're an undercover cop, you're undercover and you don't know that. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty weird about that. But, yeah, it's basically kind of like GTA when the cops try and stop you. They never shoot you down or anything. I thought they should have added that feature though, where the cops try to shoot you down. I thought that would have made it like a little bit cooler. But nonetheless, the game was still cool because you could still use guns in this game. As you can see right here, use a range of weapons including shotguns, rifles, a rocket launcher, a freaking rocket launcher. You could use a rocket launcher in this game. A rocket launcher and your vehicle to take down dangerous criminals. And yeah, you could literally use your freaking weapons in this game to like shoot criminals and make them explode. My favorite weapon was obviously the rocket launcher. I remember using the rocket launcher all the time when I was trying to take down criminals, and it was hella fun, man. It was like literally hecka fun. This is pretty much as fun as GTA if you think about it. You know, if you come to appreciate it, especially as a little kid, this is literally a GTA for little kids, even though it's rated T for teenagers. Little kids can still play it. It's literally not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Parents need to loosen up about that. But yeah, it was literally so much fun. You could literally use weapons. Obviously, you shoot them from the car, but it was still fun, you know what I'm saying? You gotta appreciate the game for adding that feature to be able to shoot. You know, they could have simply just made, you know, a regular driving game where you're just chasing people, but no. They put in the effort to add freaking guns to where you can shoot down criminals and kill them, which is, I thought it was freaking awesome, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the fact that you could use your guns and you could switch them out, and they also offered a variety too. Rifles, shotguns, rocket launchers. I mean, come on, man. This is a sick and epic game, you know what I'm saying? It's really awesome. Oh, and another thing too. You can also play a variety of story-based missions, but not only that, you can also do side missions and street crimes as a raw detective. Detective Tanner in SFPD, aka I almost said San Fierro from GTA San Andreas, San Francisco Police Department. So not only do you do story missions in the game, there's also side missions too. So guys, this game literally has a variety of everything. They have story missions, they have side missions, they have guns, and they have you can play as an undercover cop, you can play as the freaking enemy, you can shoot criminals, you can chase criminals. There's a lot of things you can do in this freaking game. And honestly, this game was very underappreciated because I really enjoyed this game. I really liked how much content it had, especially the side missions. The side missions were also fun to do too. I did some of the side missions, not all of them, but I did do some of them. And it was awesome. It was a freaking fun game, and I enjoyed it so much. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to mention is that you actually also play as another undercover cop. His name is Tobias Jones, and he's basically Joan Tanner's other partner after his other partner died from the car crash because of Solomon Kane. And he has a red car, so he's also an undercover cop too. But obviously we just call him Wait, hold on a second. Okay, sorry guys, I realized I just made a mistake. I was saying Jones Tanner, you know, this character right here. His name is John Tanner. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Oh, man. I feel embarrassed. All right, that's all right. All right, no, I'm sorry. The main character's name is John Tanner, not Jones Tanner. John Tanner. I got that so confused. I mean, it's easy to get confused. You know, they sound similar. But no, his name is John Tanner. And the other undercover cop you play as is Tobias Jones. Tobias Jones. That's the other character. I got them confused. My bad. All right. So this guy, the main character's name is John Tanner. That's mostly who you play as. That's basically the main character of the game. And the second undercover cop that you play as, his name is Tobias Jones. But obviously we only call him Jones because, you know, once again, we only call people by the last name in the game. I guess it's something cooler. I don't know. All right, sorry about that. Now hopefully we're clear on that. So yeah, you also play as another undercover cop. His name was Tobias Jones. He has a red card too. And so yeah, basically you play as 3 characters in the game, you know, kind of like GTA 5 where you play as 3 characters, also like 3, you know, people. You also play as 3 characters in this game. First one, John Tanner. Second one, Tobias Jones. And third, the enemy himself, Solomon Kane. So once again, you gotta appreciate the game because it's pretty unique, it's pretty cool, it's pretty awesome how you can play as 3 characters, you can use weapons, and basically it's like a Wii GTA version, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty awesome, it's pretty cool, and I definitely enjoyed it a lot playing it as a little kid. Now, here's one thing I'm gonna say about this, and I'm gonna confess to you guys. I've had this game since I was, I think 7 or 8. Around that year. I've had this game since I was 7 or 8 years old, and guess what? I still haven't beaten the entire game because I pretty much never got a chance to actually beat it because, well, my Wii U, which is my Wii U is up here actually. Let me show you. So this is my Wii U right here. It's old and it doesn't really work anymore. Not only that, but I can't really find my Wii U gamepad controller. I was kind of irresponsible and I kind of lost it, so that's kind of embarrassing. So yeah, and I could buy a new one, I guess, but you know, obviously they're all used because obviously Nintendo doesn't make any more Wii's or Wii U's clearly. But I maybe when I'm older, I'm thinking I'll probably get a new one. I'll probably try to order one myself if I save up enough money. But I still have to think about that, you know. So yeah, I never really got a chance to beat this game. So in this game, there's basically, I don't know how many missions there are in total, but all I know is that there's like chapters. I think there was a total of like 10 chapters in the game. I think they were called acts or whatever. So there's a total of 10 acts in the game. That's what they call it. That's what they call the chapters. They call them acts. So there was a total of 10 acts in the game. And obviously you had to get through each of the acts to and beat the missions. I think in each chapter there was like 3 or like 4 missions, I believe. I think around that there were that many missions in each chapter. And the most I got up to was chapter 9. Literally one chapter away from beating the game. Because I had chapter 9 and then I was up to chapter 10 and I could have literally beat the game at chapter 10 if I kept going. But obviously I couldn't make it because my Wii U broke and there's pretty much no possible way for me to play this game. So yeah, the disc is still in here though. I'm gonna try to open it. Yeah, the disc is still in there. See, Driver San Francisco. It's still in perfect condition. I always took good care of this game. Once again, it's a fun freaking game. It's awesome, and yeah, but unfortunately, I never got the chance to beat it. But hey, never say never, because in the future, I'm probably gonna buy another Wii U. And I'm probably going to try to play this game again and beat it, because it kind of bothers me that I haven't even beaten it, even though I've had it for years. And yeah, it's a very old game. But yeah. So that has been my review of Driver San Francisco, video game on the Wii. Freaking awesome game. It's awesome. If this game was still available, which I don't think it really is, but if it was still available, I would recommend to buy it. Because even though it might not seem that great right now in 2022, I still think it's great and I still very much appreciate it, because it was very much ahead of its time back then when it came out. You know what I'm saying? This was pretty much the GTA for little kids and teenagers back then. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty good. It was a pretty fun game on the Wii, and I had tons of fun with it. You know what I'm saying? So you know. Yeah, hopefully, if anybody has ever played this game, can you guys just leave it in the comments to let me know if you've ever played this game, and if you had fun with it. Just let me know if you had fun with it. I definitely had fun with it. I thought it was very unique. I thought it was pretty cool to play as 3 characters, to use guns, to shoot criminals, and pretty much to just drive around San Francisco. I loved it. I really loved it. I thought it was awesome, and pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, so one negative thing I disliked about this game was the fact that you couldn't always like freely use your guns, because you always had like this meter, this red meter that would go down every time you tried to use the gun. And I kind of find it frustrating, because every time I needed to use a gun to shoot down enemies, the meter would never go up, and sometimes it would take forever to freaking go up, and I kind of hated that. I kind of wish it never added that feature. I guess it was to make the game harder, but still it kind of sucked. But pretty much, yeah. So how do I rate this game on a scale of 1 to 10? I would give it, let's see. I'm not really good at rating things from 1 to 10. It's kind of hard to make a decision. It was a fun game. It was a pretty good game. All right. Right now, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Awesome, fun game. Pretty nice, pretty action-packed. I loved it. 8.5 out of 10. That's my final score of this game. So, yeah, that has been my first video game review ever. My favorite Wii game. This is my favorite Wii game, too, by the way. This is literally my favorite Wii game. Driver San Francisco. Yeah. I've never played the Xbox version of this game, but I've always played the Wii game. I've always liked this version. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching our first ever official video game review and our official second video on this brand new YouTube channel, Blox Crasher. That's right, this is a brand new YouTube channel, and we're going to start uploading videos every single day. Plush videos, puppet videos, and even video game reviews. And then soon we'll move on to gameplay videos, and we're also going to move on to doing live streams. We're going to be doing a lot of things on this channel. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. When I say smash, I mean smash that freaking like button. Break your freaking computer screen. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But just subscribe, like the video, turn on those post notifications. Let us know what other content you want to see on this channel, because we're going to be uploading a bunch of other content from now on this brand new YouTube channel, Blox Crasher. And I'm mostly going to be the main host on this account, on this channel too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video. It's me, the green dinosaur, the Grove Street dinosaur. You guys get it? Grove Street. You know, because green for Grove Street, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. No? Yes? No? Yeah? All right, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching this video game review of Driver San Francisco. Awesome freaking game. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. It's probably going to be another skit, I'm pretty sure, because we're mostly going to be doing plush skits on this channel. And hey, I'm going to be a character too. I'm mostly going to be the main character in most of the skits too. So yeah, hopefully you'll look forward to it. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you guys for watching once again. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Reese's Pieces. All right. Peace out, guys. I'm gonna go over there. All right. Peace. Bye.